We're following some breaking news. We've been doing it all throughout the newscast. A SWAT standoff underway in Claremont after a man is shot, and we have team coverage tonight. But first, let's get to Fox 5's Jamie Chambers live at the scene with what we know right now. Jamie.
What we know right now is one victim has been shot. He is currently in surgery. There is one suspect that's been arrested. They've recovered a gun, and they're searching for a potentially second suspect. SWAT and tactical officers are fanned out right here on Claremont Mesa Drive. You can see that there's a lot of attention just off of Dubois Street. They have surrounded a house that is white with a little bit of green trim, and that is one area that has shifted their focus in just the last few minutes. They've moved the reporters and the media down the street. We were all set up right next to that. We were expecting to do a news conference right next to that house when a sergeant got new information. You saw the tactical officers shift their focus, but they are also looking west. If you take a look down this road, you can see that they're still focusing also some attention on an apartment complex, which was their original attention. So they're really fanned out into the area, trying to get their arms around this, trying to identify who this potential suspect is, or if that is even a suspect. They're not taking anything for granted. They have witnesses that have said both that there were two people involved in the shooting. There are also witnesses that say that there are only one, but right now they're not taking any chances. You can see the tactical officers, the SWAT officers, have moved off and now are all truly focusing on that white house with green trim. We can't really see that from our vantage point because they've pushed us out of line of fire, is what they call it, to make sure that we're safe. They pushed all back the folks that live in the area as well out of the area onto Dubois, away from Claremont Mesa. The shooting took place at 150 on Claremont Drive, and then they found the patient and the victim. They rendered aid and then took that person to the hospital, and we've been told once again that he is in surgery. They are working on that person to try to save their life, but they do not have an update on that person's condition other than that they are in surgery. We can see that there have been some sort of negotiation. Some people were sitting out front of that house, might have talked to one of the officers that we were standing next to, and then the attention shifted as if they were going to have some sort of discussion, maybe some sort of calm surrender. There is movement. We're not sure if there's a suspect in that car. We'll see in just a second if there's someone in the back of that car, as they were negotiating with someone I can't see from this vantage point. But there is still the SWAT presence, and you can see the Bearcats just rolled out there. Do you see that? And that's one of their big SWAT vehicles that they are shifting into position. We are seeing a lot more traffic move through here, and we don't know what the scene is, but we'll have more information for you in just a moment. Let me see if I can't get this. 1 second. Hey, Sarge? Just trying to get to see if there's any more information on this. Real quick. Hey, Sarge? Sarge, are we code 4?
Right here for the time being, yes.
Are they code 4 over there?
Oh, that's, I have not heard of it.
Okay, we're just seeing if they're code 4, if they've got someone in suspect. They're not sure just yet, but we are seeing some more relaxed posture. We are seeing some of the units move, and that is normally a sign of things calming down. The sergeant's checking in on this right now, but we'll have a lot more for you in just a moment. But it's been a long afternoon for all these officers out here searching for a potential suspect. We're not sure if that suspect was found or whether that suspect was taken into custody, but something has shifted substantially here, and we'll bring you that information just the second we have it. We're here in Claremont. We're going to send it back to you in the studio for now.
All right, Jamie, we appreciate your good reporting and finding all those details for us. And of course, we have multiple crews that are monitoring this breaking news. Sky Fox high above the scene right now. It is affecting several areas within the neighborhood. Let's go to Fox 5's Liberty Zabala, who has a witness with her on the scene. Liberty.
Well, good evening, Maria. We are here at the corner of Claremont Mesa Boulevard and Cleefield Avenue, and I want to show you up ahead where the Northminster Presbyterian Church is. That is where a lot of officers have a heavy presence there right now. And I did speak with a pastor at the scene here who told me that that is where one suspect was taken into custody near the playground. And this pastor also told me that his firearm was also given up at that scene. Now, he also told me that several people inside that church had to be evacuated to this church over here, and I'll pan the camera over here with my photographer. This is Claremont Lutheran Church, and the pastor here told me that some of the people who had to be evacuated at Northminster had to stay there and stage with officers for safety. But moments ago, we did see officers take that group back to that church over there. So we are assuming from that scene is now safe. But as you can see, there are several patrol cars here. There's a huge traffic jam. As you can see, many streets here in this area are blocked off. We know that that business right across the street as well, O'Reilly Auto Parts, was shut down because of the police activity here as well. And then several other streets on the Cleefield Claremont Mesa Boulevard side. We're seeing many bystanders at the scene near the KFC here as well, trying to figure out what is going on. And I'm here with one bystander, Chris Bonson. Chris, you've been watching this all happen. What have you been seeing so far?
I saw SWAT pull up, and when I rode over here after I saw about 15 cop cars go by, I figured I better go check it out. And then SWAT pulled up, and then the helicopter started circling the church over there. And it looked like they had somebody pinned down inside the church over there.
And what was this like? Because this is your neighborhood, this is your area, and then you're seeing this activity, this heavy presence at a church.
Oh, it's, not unusual considering the numbers that are around nowadays. There's a lot more people here than there used to be in the past. So, I kind of figure it kind of goes with the territory. It's just a matter of numbers of people in the area, and unfortunately that's the way it goes in the big city.
And then we're also hearing that there may be one more suspect that police are looking for. Is that a major concern with you and for your neighbors and people in this area?
Well, yeah, people are on the lookout if there's something like that that's going on, and people are going to be on the lookout and mindful of what's going on.
Well, thank you so much for speaking with us. We're glad that you are safe. We're showing you a picture of some of the aircraft, the helicopter above at the scene. It appears right now, Maria, that many of the patrol cars are actually leaving this scene. So we are going to work on getting more information from officers here. I did see the PIO lieutenant just walked by, so I'm going to try to get more information at the scene. But apparently a lot of action did happen at this church up ahead, the Northminster Presbyterian Church. But I'll send it back to you in the studio.